Hi guys, my name is João and today we're going to edit this image. So we're going to expand the background and do some changes on the colors and the overall color of the image. So we end up with something like this. So let's get started. The image we are going to edit today was shot in RAW, so we are going to use the Adobe Camera Raw to do some basic editing before we go into the Photoshop. So let's open the image. And before we do some editing, let's just open the image as it is, so we can have an image to see the before and after. So let's open again. Okay, let's start. So this was shot with Canon 6D and this is the settings that I use to take the shot. I tend to overexpose the image, so this way I can recover some details on the shadows without getting too much noise. So let's push the exposure about one stop. Okay, and get some vibrance and saturation. Now let's increase the sharpening. I'm holding the Alt key so I can see what sharpening is doing and reduce the radius and the detail. Okay, and let's mask this out at about here. Okay, now let's change the hue and saturation. I want to change the closest color, so I'm gonna change the blue to about there, and magentas, I want to change the hues. Okay, let's change saturation, the blues, and the magentas, a few much. Okay, now let's go to the split toning. Let's push the highlights towards the yellow. And shadows towards the blue, just a tiny bit. Now we're going to recover some exposure on the model. We're using the adjustment brush. Let's change to 80, flow 60, and reduce the size of the brush about 7 or so. So increase exposure about 65. Start to paint. And some on the head. Now, with the Alt key pressed, we're going to reduce the effect. It's too big. Okay. Now let's brighten a bit more on the face, about 35 or so. Okay. And create a new one for the eyes. Zoom in. Now reduce with the Alt key. And that's it. Let's open this image. Now let's drop this image into the other and close this one, so we can see before and after of camera raw. Now I'm gonna add some space to the left, so I'm using the crop tool. Okay, let's enter, duplicate the layer, now let's put this here, Control T, and about there. Nope. Now let's create a mask, and with black, now let's create some curves. It doesn't matter. Okay, we'll change it later. Have to match the background as possible. Okay, and blur it a bit. Here, blur, or some blur. Okay. Now we're going to correct some of these lines on the neck. So let's create a new layer. And with the stamp tool, or not, let's use the link tool first. And reduce the opacity a bit, just to make it more natural. Okay, create a new layer, and this time we're gonna do some enhancement on the skin. Let's create a new layer, stamp tool, about 20%. Okay. Now create a HueSaturation. Change a bit more on the jacket. Change to blues. You can see the color changing. Okay. So we're going to create a new HueSaturation adjustment, this time for the shoes, and we're going to choose red. Okay. Change it to orange. Okay, Control I to invert. Brush. Another one for the lips. Control I. Okay. Press and hold the Alt key. And now choose the mode to soft light. Fill with neutral color. Okay. And dodge tool. No burn tool. Now dodge. Okay, let's go closer. Burn. Reduce opacity a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to create a curves adjustment. Choose red. Whoa. Increase the opacity. Too much bright. Let's decrease the saturation on the model. Choose yellows. And reds, okay. Now Control I. Oops. Brush. Decrease opacity. Create the curves. And on the blue channel, add some blue on the shadows and some yellows on the highlights. Okay, now let's go find the HueSaturation for the shoes and do a little bit of tweak on the reds. And let's create another curves to brighten the shoes a bit more. Control I, brush, let's create another layer, change the blending mode to U, and change the color to brown. Let's paint the air. Okay, reduce opacity. I'm gonna create a new layer and change the brush to this one. No, this one. Let's zoom in on the hair and choose color and fill in all these gaps. Okay, allow filter, blur, Gaussian blur, round 5 for this image. Okay, and before and after. Let's reduce the opacity a bit. Okay, now with Control or Command Shift Alt E, let's merge all together. Zoom out. Can set the brush to normal. Now filter, liquify, zoom in, push this part of the hair together. This outside. Oops. Okay. Now let's create a mask. Control I. Now new layer. Okay. Now let's merge all together. Again, Control Shift Alt E. And we're gonna do some blur, iris blur. Rotate. Okay. And that's it. Let's grab this all together into a new folder. And minimize, and before and after. Let's create a new layer. Not a new layer. Solid color, something gray color, and before and after. That's it, guys. Hope you like, and feel free to subscribe and leave your comments below. Bye.